So Bob Iger was not the only one at this event talking about stuff, this big circle jerk of important people, CEOs and whatever. Elon Musk was there. And he was asked about Twitter and X and all the people, advertisers leaving it. And he basically told everyone to go F yourself, go F yourself, go F yourself, whatever. And he specifically called out Bob's name. Go F yourself, Bob, if you're still in the audience. Go F yourself.
I love that.
Wow.
There's a context to that.
Well, it's quite insane, but we've got a whole video to show, just to watch it, guys, because it is quite funny. And he's right. I'm not that massive Elon Musk proponent because he's not the free speech advocate everyone thinks he is. He has been in the past, silencing certain bits and pieces and things where it benefits him. He's not the free speech absolutist that people make him out to be. So I'm not a massive proponent of him, but I do think this is funny and give him some props where it's due. So here we go.
On that note, I will say at the end he kind of loses it a little bit, but yeah, go ahead. I'll expand on that when we're done listening to it.
And obviously, that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
But
go
speechless.
Fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel.
The guy asking the questions is like not even sure what to say next.
Yeah,
he just had like a nuclear meltdown down in his brain because this is not supposed to happen. He's expecting Elon Musk to come here and be all kinds of apologetic and stuff, and he isn't, and he can't handle it.
I love it. There is more to this because
I was going to say, wasn't that the prediction? Is that he was going to come out and apologize? Sorry, Nate, I didn't mean to.
Yeah. Basically, I think that's what people thought he was going to do. And that's why he said, this is the sort of apology tour, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, fuck off. Like, absolutely fuck off.
I'll keep you going.
There's more. Yeah, there's more to it, yeah.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
Why?
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do? It's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But there are those advertisers.
This is the part I'm talking about.
They're going to say we didn't kill the company.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're going to say
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things.
He dodges this,
and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. Right. That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
Okay, this goes back to
we'll both make our cases,
right,
and we'll see what the outcome is.
See, there's where he should have challenged him.
You have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising?
I mean, if the company fails because of an advertiser boycott, it will fail because of an advertiser boycott, and that will be what bankrupted the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
What do you think then of the? This goes back to the idea of trust, though.
Then it'll be gone, and it'll be gone because of an advertiser boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, and I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be
The judge is the public.
and you
Yep.
think that the public is going to say that
Yeah.
Disney is making a mistake,
Yes,
and they're going to boycott Disney?
And he's right.
they already are.
And he's right.
Well,
Yeah, that's why I wanted to.
That right
I was going to say pause
there's
back
more.
just for a
Talk a little bit
second.
more.
That's where I want to say where he was like, because he kind of almost lost it for a second there with the whole.
but
you
he
know,
nailed it right there.
He did, but he's like, the judge is the earth. It's like, no, that's where he should have said and challenged the interviewee and saying, what did I say? What did I do that was so horrible? See, that's the thing. He has never really done to anybody publicly yet, because all he did was like a tweet from my memory, and that's where they're going after him
I
about.
think he knows that there's no point. And that's why he's just like the public, just letting them decide. Like, I think that's
No,
what
I
he
think
knows
that is the point, because you got to make these little fuckers squirm under their own stupidity. That's what I've
Well,
learned
look how much
dealing
he's
with them for
squirming
years.
just there.
He is a
Look how much
little
he's
bit,
squirming.
but he could have knocked the little fucker out right there with that. Like, what is it? By making him explain to him what it is that's so wrong, he will make the interviewee then fucking stumble over this bullshit, because then they got to sit there and make up a bunch of crap. And then Elon, being smarter than him, could sit there and challenge him through that whole thing, dunk on him, and then say this at the end and say, well, I guess they'll just have to tell the judge their reason for that. Because that's what he's claiming, right at the end of the day, whether or not he's taking him to court or whether he's talking about the judge of popular opinion, that's where the other part comes in. And he's right. We are already boycotting Disney. Like, that's what he should have jumped to first.
There is a little bit more to this. So keep playing for those last 20 seconds.
And they're going to boycott Disney?
They already are.
Well, there are some that are for lots of different reasons, but you think that this is going to, that you have this goes to actually the interesting of power and leverage.
Let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may.
Love it. Absolutely love it. They already are. It's like, yeah, they are.
I
And remember, Bob
The guy was
in
like,
the
well,
audience-
some, like it's like just a few people,
Yeah, it's just a handful.
I mean, this
Just
is
five
this
of
is you know what would have been glorious is like there it would have been glorious if you could have said it's more than just some. Like Disney has lost $500 million in a month. No entertainment company in history has managed to lose that much in that short a time. And if he really wanted to be nasty, he also said, "Oh, Bob Iger was on here before me." Because this is the context I was talking about. That thing that Bob Chapek said, it was at this summit, and he said it right before Elon Musk came on. He was even talking about like them no longer advertising on Twitter, knowing full well that Elon Musk would be the next speaker.
So that's why Elon Musk. That's why Elon Musk said, "Go fuck yourself,"
Exactly.
and you, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Yeah.
Exactly. But how glorious would it have been? Oh, by the way, and Bob, well, I got your attention just so everyone knows all that stuff you blame Chapek for. It was you all the time, because he has never been challenged with this in public. This is what I find so frustrating. When Bob Iger comes with all of his lies, the only ones that call him out on those lies are the likes of us. And some of the trades, they may put it in parentheses, or he kind of like did this himself. But he's never really confronted with it. They report on his lies, they signal boost his lies, but they generally don't call out his lies. He's not confronted with that. They blamed like the orange man of being a liar. This dude lies much worse and much more egregiously, and it's so much easy to debunk. And you would think that entertainment journalists would be able to debunk him in a second, because he's just saying bullshit.
So funny. That was not my bingo card for today. Go fuck yourself.
Well, this is why they have to control the media, right? No, and like I said, that he could have also there's a lot of other things he could have said about that too. Is like, well, let them not advertise on one of the biggest platforms on the planet. That's their problem. And I would have been on, if I was Elon, I'd also say, well, they already have a problem with people giving a crap about their movies. If they don't want people knowing about their movies on top of it all, I guess that's their problem. Right.
I would have preferred if he said that, because the real problem here is that he told those people that are now desperate to see Twitter fail because it's no longer their pravda. He let them know it's working. He'll let
Bingo.
them know, yeah, this is an existential threat to the company. I mean, he should have faked it. This is where he should have put on a brave face and said, you know, I don't care. I have enough money. I can fund this thing forever. I don't need advertising.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at.
Let them know that it doesn't matter. You can advertise and use this platform to promote your products, or you cannot. And let this and let all of those who are against you talk there instead. It's up to
Bingo.
you. That's
exactly what I was getting at. That was what I was saying, is he should have come out there like the theaters and said what they said, is like, studios are going to learn, Disney and all these other people boycotting me are going to learn that they need me a hell of a lot more than I need them.
Yeah.
That's what he should have fucking said right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think it's a power move, what he said. I still think it's a power move, because
I think he lost a little bit, because there's people out there using that already, Nate. I've seen it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's people also saying this made me. There's also people on Twitter saying this made me go premium. So yeah, I think it works both ways.
Well, yeah, Matt Case. Yeah, and here's the thing, and this happened today too. There's several thoughts I have on this, but you have people that are canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions because of what Elon said at the DealBook thing.
Well, also just as an because he's in the middle of a lawsuit, if he can prove that them boycotting him via malicious intent and that leading to failure, I mean that's a legal issue. That's even bigger legal issue, isn't it? So isn't he setting it up for a legal issue more than anything?
Oh yeah, I mean, this whole thing is
quite a big win, more than an L.
This whole thing's tied to a whole lot of legal cases, but I mean, you know, it's when we talk about this, we need to realize if they stop advertising on Twitter, it's they have less effective ways of getting their shills to get out the message for their television content, for everything else, promoting things, because they won't have promoted tweets, official promoted tweets to link to. But at the same time, because he can put his thumb on the scale, which we all know can be done at any moment in time, the freedom of speech may still be there, but the freedom of reach that they talk about all the time will be severely limited. So you still have all these Disney accounts that are paying $10,000 a month, you know, to have that special golden check mark, right? But they can turn the reach down. They just go whoop, bye.
And that's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
is basically Twitter has been nothing but a free what the hell, like the guys who figure out statistics and stuff and tell you crap at the company. What the hell are they called, Andre? I just
analyst.
It's basically a free analyst forum, right? And not only that, it's you know, they can get stuff trending. They can see if stuff's trending. They can see the reactions to things, and that's where Elon should have really hit it home. And that's where I'm saying, because like Andre said, that's my point. Is he's kind of basically signaling that, yeah, you could hurt the company, you could kill the company with this. I know what he's trying to say with that, but unfortunately, you're signaling to the other side that this could hurt us, that this could destroy us. When I think he should have put on a bigger face and said, like, no, they need us. That we don't need them. We'll just find somebody else.
Because I think that would go against him in court. I think this is why he said.
I see what you're saying, but
that's actually a very, very good point. Yeah, that is a good point. Right now, since it's a legal matter going on right here, you are quite right. I did not take that into account, but that is indeed quite accurate. Given the court thing, yeah, he needs to show that this is really damaging us. It's done in ill intent, and they need to be sued. Yes, this is why. Obviously, of course, you're right. Elon Musk is a smart guy. He knows this. He knows how to play chess. So well, and this is he's now playing a game for the trial, because he's quite right. He can keep this going forever. He doesn't need the money, but he needs to. Yeah, he's playing a game here.
Yeah,
I can see that from a legal standpoint. Yes, I can see that. Yes.
Well caught.
Yeah, and I mean, he's a smart guy, but real quick, and to support what I was saying, and I'm going to throw this up as an overlay here. Maybe did it pop up?
Yeah.
There. Okay. Yeah. It says just in users on X are reporting mass cancellations of Disney Plus subscriptions after Elon Musk interview. Within just hours of Elon Musk's interview, thousands of users have posted screenshots of canceled Disney Plus subscriptions. In addition, Disney Plus users are reporting cancellations of Paramount Plus and others who've also participated in this boycott. Of course, they didn't put that there. I added it, so sorry. This comes after Elon Musk accused some advertisers of blackmailing X with advertising money. And Bob Iger specifically called out. Now, what's funny is that was trending. That canceled was trending today. Bob Iger was trending today. This is kind of a weird thing that we're in right now. And I like it. Disney's
content.
But Nate, you can't open up the internet and not see Disney screwing up in one way or another every single day.
Oh, I know. And when I started today's podcast by going, look, I know we're dealing with Disney again, but the ramifications. But it's true because the ramifications are huge. If they fall, there's other things that will usurp them. That in line of succession. If they succeed, that it's all manner of things. It shapes the industry because they are the biggest company. So yeah, fascinating stuff. But we're going to shuffle onto some super chats now. Unless Nick, you didn't say anything with that. You got nothing to say on that?
I'm just sitting back with my popcorn enjoying the show, man.
All right, cool. Right, well,
I love seeing Disney continue to burn itself to the ground. I hope Elon. I don't know what'll come out in this court thing, but it's definitely going to make for interesting content for sure.
Oh, massively. All right, cool.